We're back here at Berwick. Live high school soccer action between the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack and the Berwick Bulldogs. Berwick leads 2-0. Wolfpack unable to match what Berwick has to offer. Brigido now will send it down, and it'll go off of Seeley. Weemat sends it out. Gonna saying her name wrong for a couple of games here. My apologies to her. But quite a leg she has, and she's got the whole package. And catch and do it all here for Berwick. Now we got an injury on that far side. I think that is Evans. So Mackenzie Evans and one of the Berwick young ladies collided, and hopefully she's okay. So Evans over there, and they're going to see what's up with her. So Chris Navage is going to head back to the defensive end, and they'll bring in another player at the 36:45 mark. So they'll tend to Evans to see how she's doing over there. Berwick right now 2 goals better than the Wolfpack. There's plenty of firepower. Fernandez rocked one from way out there. And they had a goal in the first half as well. So we are high atop Crispin Field in the press box as they look at Mackenzie Evans over on that far side. So the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack and the Berwick Bulldogs are chatting here in the center of the field. Hopefully Evans is okay at the 36:45 mark. We appreciate you joining us tonight here from Crispin Field. And Evans gets carried off. Not sure what had happened. She got banged up earlier this year. And it was a few games ago. Not sure if it was Berwick or Dallas. And she ended up coming back in the game. This one looks a little more serious right now. She got carried off. Hopefully Mackenzie Evans can bounce back here for the Wolfpack. So Herder and Mendola are going to have to strategize. They're talking a little bit, see how do they get something on the field. They'll kick it back with sportsmanship here, and O'Donnell will get rid of this here for the Wolfpack. Send it over towards the center off of Mendola's leg. She'll get her leg on it. Herder now trying to get involved, but Fernandez, and then it gets plucked away. They'll come back over towards Lindsay Sims. So Fernandez will do a couple of extra moves. That's what she does, and then she boots one down, and DeFinis gets it off her head. Star now over this way. She'll send one down over to the corner. A little too much mustard on that, and that'll go out, and it'll be a goal kick here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. Just under 36 minutes to play here from Crispin Field tonight. Here is Gianna Mendola now with the goal kick. Boot it out. Get under that. Head over. Berwick will get on it first, but Crystal Herder will try to race through a few defenders, and she does. Herder looking. Herder sends a ball. Herder trying to send it past the defense. It's Seeley back there. Pressure from Brigido, and then it'll head out. Great hustle over there by number 17, Abby Seeley. She wanted that ball. Nobody was going to get that ball other than her, and she kicks it out, but a great job by her. Big throw in here. Body over there. Mendola had it caught between her legs for half a second. Kicks it over to her teammate, Herder. Herder will bang one towards the center, and Ouimet comes out and scoops it up. So a nice job there by Emily Ouimet. Gianna Mendola now kicks it up in the air over to Sarah Griskevich, and it'll go out of bounds, and Berwick will get a throw-in. So Kayla Fernandez is lurking right now. Back there goes off of a player, and then it'll come back. Chris Navage gets her leg on it. Now over to Herder. Herder will try to keep it alive. She'll kick it behind herself and try to run it down, but Berwick does a good job shielding, and then Herder gets her footsie on it. Back over to Kenzakowski. Kicked over towards the center. Berwick once again, first to it to finish. Slides it over Fernandez now. Fernandez will try to take on Griskevich. Fernandez lurking around, sends a deep ball over to the far right. Got somebody down there. They're going to send it across high towards O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets her paws on it and then able to squeeze it. So a good ball there by Emma Colano, who got that up in the air. Star up in the air. Gabby Starr kicks it alive. Here's Issa Mendola now in the center. Crystal Herder will go, but it goes right to a Berwick defender. Kenzakowski running, that'll be flopped up in the air. And they're going to say that Herder's on. Can Crystal Herder finish this one? Crystal Herder goal. Crystal Herder scores! So Crystal Herder able to finish that one. Berwick not happy with the call, but Crystal Herder just able to sneak behind the defense there and send that far post. Tough one there for Ouimet. 33-43 on the clock. That'll fire up Kayla Fernandez, who busts out of that midfield and getting ready for a give and go down this way. And Brigido down there. Brigido sends it over. Fernandez and Berwick now extra fired up as they throw it in. Fernandez. Berwick. Sims sends it on out. So 2-1, that was the score up at Wilkes-Barre Memorial when Berwick was able to take down the Wolfpack. Far side. Now it'll be Berwick keeping it alive. They'll kick it out of the back. They send a deep ball. Pretty darn good looking. And it's kicked out of there. Fernandez has some wiggle room. Fernandez sends one right off O'Donnell's hands. Tough to stop. A ripper by Kayla Fernandez. But O'Donnell found a way to get it done. It'll go off Mendola. Mendola trying to keep it alive, but right there's number 22, Gabby Starr. Kicks it back. Now Gabby Starr still trying to keep it alive off of Brigido. Brigido will try to get her head on it. No, uses her foot instead off of DeFinis's head. Back over to Starr. Herder spins around. Big difference there in height. And then she goes down, and now back over to Kayla Fernandez. Fernandez now rips this one. O'Donnell makes the squeezer. So a nice play there by Riley O'Donnell, gaining a little bit of confidence here tonight. Mendola battling against Starr. Sims, it is one out of the back, and it will go over to Riley O'Donnell. 32-12 on the clock as Berwick leads tonight here against the Wolfpack off of DeFinis's upper torso. She's still alive. Mendola gets her leg in there, and coming hard here on the outside is number 15, Cologne. And then we get a whistle here as Brigido gets called on it, and we'll get a direct over here. Who's it going to be? So they want everybody up, and they're going to have Leighton Force now get it across. Mendola gets her body on it, kicks it out, and then over to her sister. Can she keep it alive? She does, but nobody's home. But got it out of dodge right now for the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack. Seeley coming over defensively. Seeley will send it towards the middle. Chris Navage battling Starr. Big battle in the center there. Starr sends it over to her teammate, just out of bounds. So there's going to be a throw in here for the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack. There's 31-10 on the clock. It is 2-1. The Berwick Bulldogs lead. Second half goal at a Crystal Herder for the Wolfpack on a breakaway. We'll send it over towards the center. Wilkes-Barre trying to get a footsie on it. They do. Sims whiffs on that one. Sims kicks it over off of Berwick to finish. What are they going to call? I think it's going to be a Wolfpack throw-in, and it is. So it'll be Brigido now with a throw-in. Mendola tries to get beyond the defenders, and they don't get it beyond on the throw, but a good effort there. And that'll be plopped up in the air. Herder and Mendola right there, but Berwick has people lurking. It'll be Herder trying to win this one. Herder seeing what she can do, and she gets pickpocketed over there. Crystal Herder still battling now, and now Brigido pushed off the ball. Crystal Herder's not going to give up. Sends one over, gets a give and go over to Sims, but she didn't go. She almost went, and I think she ran out of gas. And then how about that run over? That was a football move there out of Berwick. And then you'll see the business right there at a Katie Starr. She's not backing down from anybody. 30 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Gianna Mendola with those bright spikes from 60 out. Can Berwick hold off the Wolfpack here? Let's see what Mendola's able to do. Wind pick it up a little bit. It goes right around two players there. Herder and Issa Mendola were there, but neither made a run. We're waiting for it to kind of hit off their body, and it went through them. And Mackenzie Evans still nursing an injury there over on the sideline for the Wolfpack. Berwick leads by one here with 29-29 on the clock. Ouimet kicks that out. Strong leg. She's the full package. Going to play soccer in college. Here's Fernandez. Now the other way. Fernandez has room. This is dangerous here for Berwick. Herder tries to hold her up and does just enough. It's Sims. Can she see Mendola out of the corner of her eye? She's got Issa Mendola. They're saying she's on sides. Issa Mendola, they're closing fast. Mendola with a shot far post, and no, a little wide. So Seeley closed on Mendola. Should have went more center. She kept it wide and not able to have anybody home on that far post. 28:52 on the clock. So it'll be Ouimet getting rid of this thing here for Berwick. That was the second best opportunity for Wilkes-Barre. The first best opportunity resulted in a goal from Crystal Herder. This is kicked out. Go towards the center. It's trying to be controlled here by the Wolfpack. Kristavage whiffs on that one. Kristavage tries to kick it up. Kayla Fernandez controls. Berwick has a 3-on-3. Now everybody's running back. They'll send it across over to the far side, and they try to keep it alive, and it's still alive. And Wilkes-Barre will kick it out. Berwick now lurking. Kayla Fernandez all alone. Lindsay Sims does a smart thing and hustles back. It's Kenzakowski trying to rush that. It'll go back towards the offense for Berwick. Somebody right on Brigido's heels. Gets it over to the middle. Sims now. Sims will send one. Here's Mendola. I think Ouimet will get there first. Seeley does a great job of shielding there. But Ouimet sniffs that out and comes right up at the 27:48 mark. Ouimet bombs that thing over to the other side. Fernandez and Mendola hook up, and then Herder. Now Herder will look and play it back to Griskevich. Griskevich will play it, and it'll head over to Sims. Sims looking. Sims plops one. Here's Issa Mendola. She gets behind the defense, and now a late call. She's offsides. So Berwick thrilled with that, saying, hey, wait a minute. They were off before, but it just looked too good to be true as Mendola got behind the Berwick defense. Off the head of Sims. Now it'll go over to Griskevich. Back over Herder and Fernandez. Plopped up in the air. There's a handball. They missed that one. It went off of Starr's arm. Mendola and Starr battling. It'll kick it back over. It'll go towards Kristavage off her shoulder. DeFinis now has it. DeFinis will control, and then it'll go off of Kristavage's leg. 26:47 to play. Throw here. DeFinis off her leg, and it goes out. So we'll get a substitute here by number 1 will come into the game. So it's going to be Layla Macking is in, and Benita Brigido goes out. Throw in. It's off a body. Starr, Herder kicks it up in the air. Mendola kicks it deep. Can Kenzakowski get there? Kenzakowski running towards the center, and a kick out there by Seeley. Nice job there by the Berwick defense. Once again, 26 minutes to go. It'll head over to Starr. Starr sends a deep ball. It'll be Fernandez chasing Mendola, and Mendola kicks it out. So a throw in here. Watch Fernandez. This is where she does well. And let the bodies hit each other there. Gruskevich and Fernandez. And now Wilkes-Barre wins the throw-in. So they get the throw in, they keep it alive, Herder, it's still going, and Berwick sends it back down towards Kayla Fernandez. Goes off her body. Fernandez will try to slow it down, spin around a little bit. This is what she does well. Her and Herder matching up. She'll send one over off of Gianna Mendola. She will try to get there first and then plucked away there by Gruskevich off of Sims and then still in the air, and Kenzakowski will rush that. Over on this side, it'll be Macking, but then back over towards Starr and then kicked over back in the middle again, once again to Starr. She will pluck that to her teammate, and then Herder will now see if she can get a leg on it. Crystal Herder on the far side sends one deep. It's going to be a little too much mustard. It's available in the center. Get Issa Mendola. Get there, Issa Mendola, ripper and a score! How about that play for the Wolfpack? Able to finish. Tough one to stop there, as that thing was a fireball, but great hustle on that outside. Crystal Herder once again, but Issa Mendola able to finish that one. That's a tough one to stop, even for an experienced goalie like we met. 2-2. So the Wolfpack somehow get fired up and find a way here, but watch Kayla Fernandez, probably one of the best players on the field. There's a lot of good ones here, though, between both of these teams. This will head out of bounds. Berwick, a battle-tested team. They step up in close games and usually get a little bit more fired up. Here is Mendola. Mendola plops it up. She's got Lindsay Sims down there, still banging in the air, and headed over, and a battle in the center. It'll be a win by Livingston. Sims towards Mendola. Can Mendola beat the defender? No. Good job defensively there by Berwick. And then here comes Layla Macking. Macking out of nowhere. The southpaw kicks, but Ouimet is right there to say, 24-48, as we're getting a little bit more intense. The wind picking up just a little bit more here. It died down a little bit, and now it's picked up here in the last 20 minutes. .24-26 on the clock. Here's a throw-in on that far side. Fernandez now controlling. Gruskevich gets her footsie on it. It's Fernandez going east to west, but she's still controlling the ball. Fernandez being chased. Kayla Fernandez is going to rip this one, and just a little high and a little bit right. But you get as many chances as you could on those, and Kayla Fernandez will pay dividends for you for the Berwick Bulldogs. Just finds places to put the ball that nobody else could. 23:55 on the clock. Intense affair here tonight at Crispin Field between these two. Gianna Mendola will get a little dead air there with that ball as it kind of just fizzled. Now it's Starr. Starr's going to rip one. Starr. Mendola gets her foot on it. It'll go over to Sims, whose body, and now it's coming the other way, and they'll send this one deep towards midfield. It goes off of Seeley. Kenzakowski will hustle that. Kenzakowski gets pushed off the ball. Good job by Berwick, and it'll come back over. Gruskevich has to talk, and Gruskevich goes to the outside. Gruskevich sends one deep. Don't think Mendola's going to be able to get there. She does somehow. Mendola's got nobody home. It's 1-on-4. She's got to slow it down and figure it out. She slows it down. Now she's got people across the front. It glows across. Oh, what a save by Ouimet. Beautiful save there as Lindsay Sims got her tootsie toes on it, but Ouimet was right there for it. 22:52 on the clock. Still tied between these two. Heating up just a little bit more. Layla Macking now. Layla Macking got to keep the ball with her. DeFinis tries to pick her pocket. Macking's not going to give up. She's got a motor. Here comes Starr. Back over. Fernandez. Dangerous. Fernandez lurking. Plops it over to DeFinis. Farrell kicks it into the stands. The right thing to do with a speedy DeFinis in her pocket. Throw in coming over here. not my shoulder. Got a throw in here for the finish. She gets a nice throw off of Fernandez. Fernandez is going to stop, and she's going to shoot it across like she does off of Mendola's shoulder, still alive. But technically, you call that something positive there for the Wolfpack because they got it out of dodge for a moment. But here comes Berwick trying to keep it alive. They do. Farrell sends one deep, and it'll go back towards the defender Star. Mendola's lurking, just kind of waiting to see what happens here. And then it is kicked away there by number 22, Gabby Star. Back over to the center. Plopped up in the air, Griskevich now. 2-2 tied up between Berwick and Wilkes-Barre. Now back over to the center. Here's Crystal Herder, the dangerous player for the Wolfpack. Sends one deep. Got Mendola right there. Issa Mendola, Umet. Plopper, go! Off the post. Almost finished. Crystal Herder with a gorgeous pass with a post, not the friend there for Issa Mendola, as that one just went a little bit high with 21-24 to go. So here comes Weemet. We'll kick that out. So that one will hang just a little bit. Goes off of Lindsay Sims, and DeFinis will head over that way. DeFinis now trying to get a rush here for Berwick. Makes a little move there in the center. Berwick trying to see if they can get numbers. Wilkes-Barre hanging back a little bit. Over to Herder, back over to Seeley. Now back this way towards Star. And now Macking will try to come up, and he'll head it over towards the side. They keep it alive. Macking there. Farrell keeps it and then kicks it out. 20 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. 2 apiece. Macking, that's about the 13th row and about the 11th seat there as Macking gets it up there. We're going to get a throw in here by Emma Colonna, that is. It is Fernandez. Keeps it in somehow just a little bit. Mendola gets her foot on it, but it's going to be a corner. So Kayla Fernandez, you can see she's a little tight in her feet right now, but she's going to keep trying to go here, and they're going to bring out DeFinis. Well, Fernandez looks like she's got her feet about her right now. She needs to be guarded like a blanket right now. You can't give her an inch because she will rip it instantly. Corner coming here from Kalana. Off of one of the Wolfpack. Fernandez is going to lurk around. She's going to spin the other way. No, she's going to get it back over to Kalana. She'll send it over towards the middle and then boot it away one more time. Danger lurking here for Berwick. This is where they capitalize consistently. They did it in the first game against the Wolfpack, and they're lurking right now. Now they'll switch. Who's going to take the kick? So it is going to be number 13, Rachel White-Knight right now. Issa Mendola back to help. Kayla Fernandez right there, seeing what she could do. It's sent far. There's still a player over there for Berwick. He's going to go over to the other side, but I think they're going to still get there. And a nice job of getting it towards the corner. And Sarah Griskevich better get rid of it. Oh, that was a very, very lucky play for the Wolfpack. They just didn't clear that thing there. And O'Donnell somehow found a way to get there. But that was a tight one. Macking will send it over towards Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder now looking around. Crystal Herder trying to make a move. Can she beat number 3? No, she cannot. On this particular play, Andreas, who's good. There's a big boot out of the back there for the Wolfpack. 18:25 on the clock, 2-2 between Berwick and Wilkes-Barre Area. Mackenzie Evans still over on the bench. Got a bunch of ice on her leg. She's a big player for the Wolfpack, not able to continue right now. So there's going to be a battle here. Issa Mendola gets her little footsie on it, but back over defensively is Berwick, and then they'll call a direct kick coming. Here's Gianna Mendola. Little wind swirling around here at Crispin Field. That big darn bulldog right there in the center. We met talking to her defense, saying what she wants. They're in the goalie position. Crystal Herder will spin around, lurk around, do a double move, whatever she could do. See if Mendola can get this up in the air. She does. Going towards it, Sims. Who's home? Nobody, as Berwick gets it out of there. So Crystal Herder now trying to get it alive, but Starr kicks it deep and it'll go still in, still in, still in. Kayla Fernandez lurking. Kayla Fernandez. And who's it out? And And the whistle goes against Berwick. They say Fernandez got her little tootsie toe on that one. So Fernandez throws the ball and like, wait a minute, that wasn't me. Here comes Starr now out of the back. Now it's back over to Fernandez. Fernandez back in the center of the field. Nobody's home. Kayla Fernandez, time to rip it. Kayla Fernandez, it's a field goal. A little bit left. Gets under that one, but you could tell how strong of a leg she has. 17 minutes exactly on the clock. Still knotted at 2 apiece between Berwick and Wilkes-Barre Area. Gianna Mendola out of the back now. Babumski's this one out towards the 40. That one's alive. Now it'll be a couple of bodies there in the center. Seeley, Mendola. Here's Mendola trying to outrun Andreas. Mendola and Andreas down that far side. Can Mendola get her footsie on Andreas? Pretty darn crafty with her feet as well. Move, move, move. Shot over towards the middle, but Seeley is there and kicks it out of bounds. So a nice job there by Andreas, the defender for the Berwick Bulldogs. 16-14 now on the clock. 2 apiece. Crystal Herder will get the throw in here for Wilkes-Barre. Mendola will probably try to get it back to Herder. No, she plops it up across the center. Still alive. Tried to get a shot off. Hits it off the Berwick defender. Big shot here. High and over the goal goes Chris Snavage. So you see we met kind of working her way across the goal like this one's not going in, and she watches it with her eyes all the way to the end, and that one just went high. 15:42 on the clock. Berwick and the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack knotted up at 2 apiece tonight. Here on the John Mendola Show, we are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. They go over to the side. They're going to play it safe and get it over to Leighton Force. Force gets it over to the center. Mendola now. She's got a couple of people to beat. Rips one to the far side. It ends up going to the center. Looked like she wanted to go far corner, but we met right in position where she needed to be. Makes the save and then boots that thing out towards center field, midfield, whatever you want to call it. Emma Farrell. It is DeFinis now coming back. Macking's got pressure on her back. Macking now trying to make a move, but it is won over there by number 15, Kalana. And then Mackey now back over. It's won here by Berwick. Berwick trying to get on the offensive attack. Is anybody home? They send it over towards the center. DeFinis tries to get beat. Mendola somehow got her little footsie in there, but DeFinis is tough. And then kicked, still went out. So they waited just a hair long. Farrell. That was actually a dangerous play. Might have been best just to leave that out. So just trying to eyeball right now, Kayla Fernandez is not in. She is the top offensive threat, but Berwick's got a lot of good players. And now DeFinis, she is one of those offensive threats. She chops it down. Here come a ripper. It is DeFinis. And she was blinded. O'Donnell, DeFinis just couldn't get enough mustard on that one. And O'Donnell able to come up with it, but was shielded there by a few bodies. Mendola now kicks it forward. Brigido over there, or that is Kozik over there, but not able to get there. So let's see if Herder or Mendola can get a leg on it. Here's Berwick going to win the ball in the center of the field. Nobody's home. Lindsey Sims now comes up with it. Lindsey Sims sends it down. Mendola on that far outside. It'll be her and Andreas once again hooking up. These two have had a battle tonight. Here's Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder with a ripper. And we met is right there. So we met right in the center at the 13:44 mark. Gobbles that one up. Now it bounces in the center. Griskevich trying to keep it alive. Griskevich over to the center. Lindsey Sims. Lindsey Sims gets it over to her teammate. Back over to Crystal Herder. Herder goes far side. She's got Corcoran. Corcoran now going to survey. Corcoran's going to look. Corcoran will try to send it over towards the center, but it'll be all Katie Starr right there. And now it'll be off of one of Berwick players, another Starr. Now back over. Starr will give a give and go. Mendola's now going to be pressed to grab her. DeFinis lurking in the middle. DeFinis is all by herself. Nobody has a body on her right now. Mendola forced to the outside, and Mendola used her body to get rid of that, luckily for the Wolfpack. But guess who's going to come in at the key moment that you need offense? Kayla Fernandez here at the 12:53 mark. Somebody better eyeball her up right now for the Wolfpack. Fernandez is lurking. DeFinis and Fernandez are right there. It gets over towards that way, off a body, and O'Donnell. So unable to get any kind of triple English spin on that. And now getting banged up. It looked like it was just nothing there, but unfortunately, Gabby Starr is coming up gimping a little bit. Just looked like she took a little slight tumble, but didn't look like any injury. Now she's just walking it off, so she's okay. $12:17 on the clock. So Gianna Mendola will go back and try to boot this thing out here for the Wolfpack. Gets one, goes through one of the legs of the Berwick. Unlucky for them on that particular play. Goes off of Crystal Herder, back up. They'll send one deep, and Brigido will try to get going, but they'll play it back to Weemat. Oh, here's an opportunity for the Berwick Bulldogs. Down that far side, Griskevich. DeFinis is lurking in the middle. DeFinis still nobody on her, and somehow Sarah Griskevich kicks it off of one of the Berwick players. We'll get 2 substitutes here as Macking did a good job. She's in and out. And we'll bring in Kozik. So we'll try to get Crystal Herder. Her and Fernandez. What a battle that is. 2 of the better players in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Might be 2 of the best. There are some good players here. Fernandez sends one down. Mendola off her body. Oh boy, this is going to be dangerous. Mendola sends it over. And who's home? But DeFinis is going to be here. DeFinis has some room. They better get on her. She sends one across. And then off of the Berwick leg of Starr. So that will go out. Gabby Starr right there. Didn't let no little stinking ankle injury bother her. Gabby Starr. That was Katie Starr. I think I said the wrong name. I got corrected. I'm good now. There's more than 7 names I screwed up, including the poor goalie we met and butchered her name for a couple of games. Here's Gianna Mendola out of the back. Back over towards the side. It'll be Corcoran. Mendola has a possibility, her and Seeley. This will be sent over towards the center. Seeley and Mendola. Can Seeley get to it? She's got a high motor, and she kicks it out there for Berwick. 10-10 on the clock. Playing into the night here at Crispin Field tonight. We'll throw it in. Mendola off her body. She'll kick it over towards the center. Who's home? Nobody but Berwick. And now Kayla Fernandez. And she'll send it deep. And this is dangerous with DeFinis. DeFinis has the speed. Good shield by Farrell. And she kicks it out. That was scary there for the Wolfpack. How about this save? And then finally goes out. It is Livingston. The Wolfpack better get back and in position. They're walking right now. And they just can't let anything go. And now here it is. They'll play it out of the back. It'll be Lindsay Sims. Sims will look. She gets it over to her teammate, Herder. Herder, get a little give and go to Brigido. Brigido falls down and a little incidental in the center. And not liking that call is number 22, Gabby Starr. Gianna Mendola out of the back. 2-2, 9:16 on the clock. Wilkes-Barre looking for a monster win. Berwick trying to stay the course and play tough games and win the big ones. Here's this ball. Nice ball. Seeley still alive. Going to be a ripper. Going to be high and just over the post. Livingston had a good opportunity there for the Wolfpack, but went high as we met. Was watching. 8:50 on the clock. So we'll kick this out of the back. She'll boot this towards the center. It'll go off of the Wolfpack, back over to Berwick. Corcoran hustling that, and then back over to the side. Fernandez has a little bit of wiggle room. Runs into Griskevich. Who are they going to call this on? They're going to call this on Griskevich, as Fernandez had a whole head of steam. Griskevich came up hard, but I thought that could have went either way. But, hey, the refs make the call, and it's Berwick's direct kick here. So the Wilkes-Barre coaches yell, watch over, and this is a perfect ball off of Gianna Mendola. Somehow got her body on it, maybe her head or nose or shoulder, whatever it was. It worked because somehow it got out. Kosick, quick pass to Herder. Herder now trying to get a little wiggle room. Here's Issa Mendola down that far side. Andreas right in her pocket down there. Mendola sends this one, and this one could be in the parking lot. Got way under that one. And no go there for the opportunity there for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. 7:45 on the clock. So the Confides of Crispin Field, what a gorgeous place for athletics over the years. Not only do we get some football, we get some great soccer action here tonight on October 13th, 2020. To finish, Griskevich back over Corcoran. And they'll send it down, and they will get Ouimet to come out. Kosick likes to hustle those, but Ouimet is right there at the 7-11 mark. This one out of the back over towards Fernandez. Kayla Fernandez makes a stop. Kayla Fernandez gets by one body. Kayla Fernandez gets by another body. Kayla Fernandez being chased. Kayla Fernandez with a beautiful pass. Anybody home? And whew, that was scary. Nice little touch by Kayla Fernandez to do what she just did and keep it alive. Off the head there, Brigido. Nice header there. Kosick will rush that. Kosick gets into the defense there. It'll be Force. Leighton Force is chased. Back over to DeFinis. Now it's going to be one. DeFinis keeps her leg on it. She's got some wiggle room here in the middle. Gets it over to Fernandez. Fernandez has 2 to beat. Crystal Herder runs all the way back. Fernandez trying to make a cut. Those 2 in the middle. Now back over. Now they'll send one deep. Issa Mendola and Seeley. Footsie race down this way. Mendola see if she can make a cut towards the center. Going to bring some people and send it over, but not enough as Berwick converged on that. So a nice job by Seeley of slowing down Mendola there in the center. This plopped up in the air, and it'll go towards the sideline. Good hustle here out of Livingston. She'll kick it out, but that's what the Wolfpack need. Under 6 minutes to go. 2-2. Berwick and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. Now off of Farrell. Farrell tries to get it up in the air. It goes towards a Berwick Bulldog. Herder tries to get there. Now back off of Lindsay Sims. Her and Fernandez are right there. Still in the air. It'll go off of Fernandez now. So a little volleyball action here in the center. Fernandez now. She'll kick it down. She's got a runner down this way to finish. Gianna Mendola. Shield there by Mendola and able to make the play. That's a tough defensive play there by Mendola to finish right in her pocket. And she is awfully fast. A little cramp over there by number 15, Kelowna. Got a substitution here, and Wilkes-Barre will send somebody out. Now it'll be one out of the air by White Knight. Back over Fernandez. Oh, this is going to be bad. Fernandez, yeah, she's bad. And they kick it out. That was very lucky for the Wolfpack. Very, very lucky, as Kayla Fernandez she's just so skilled. You had that feeling she was just going to rip one like she always does from the left. Somehow the Wolfpack got 3 bodies over there to try to help out. Fernandez lurking and waiting to pounce here when the game matters the most. 4:34 on the clock. Mendola gets some of this one here. It takes a fortunate Wolfpack bounce. Issa Mendola now sends a slider. She's got a runner with her and then kind of cut back. Now they get it back over to Mendola looking for Herder. Herder has it in the center. Problem is she's got 3 people around her. That's a tough one. Now over on that far right side, it's Brigido. Brigido sends one across. Defense is there for Berwick. They kick it out and trying to get a footsie on it to Mendola, but back over comes Chris Navage. She'll get it over towards Mendola. Mendola will try to see what she can do to Herder. Herder try to keep it alive, but Starr kicks it out over on this side. DeFinis going to be a foot race. Livingston, great coverage there by DeFinis, covered about 30 yards. Now it gets over towards Herder, then back over to the other side. It'll be Griskevich coming up on Fernandez. Goes to the far outside with 3:48 to play. Time ticking away here, 2 apiece between Berwick and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. This thing sent up in the air off of Herder's head. It'll come over back towards Berwick. They'll kick it down. They'll try to get Starr to come around here, and they got Fernandez in the middle. Trying to be plucked away there. Starr still coming. Starr still coming. And can anybody stop Starr? And Griskevich finally does. She's frustrated, but she just went around like 3 people. She should feel pretty darn good on what she was able to do on that particular play, but wanted one more. Plucked out there. It'll be Herder. Herder trying to keep it alive. Her Fernandez. Crystal Herder now towards the center. Crystal Herder. Well, look, Crystal Herder trying to make a move. Crystal Herder does make a move. Crystal Herder will slide it up, and out of the back is Livingston. It'll go off of one of the Wolfpack, and it'll head out, and it'll be a throw-in here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. And substitution will be Ken Zukowski will come in for Kozik. 2:41 to play, 2-2. Berwick and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre Area. They'll throw it into Crystal Herder. They leave her alone. Not advisable. They'll slide it over. Sims. Kenzakowski now. Kenzakowski, like she shot out of a cannon, stops it. Tries to get one. She runs into a body. Here comes Herder. Herder now down that far side. Herder's going to send one across. Crystal Herder tries to make a cut, but Berwick does a good job of closing in on that, and we'll get Issa Mendola running over for the corner, and Crystal Herder's got to dig a little deeper here with 2 minutes to go. So they're yelling over for Issa, but Crystal Herder's got to get in there. Got to wait for everybody to get in position. Here comes Mendola's kick. Ploops it in the air far. Off of a Berwick head. Nice job. And here comes DeFinis and Fernandez with 1:46 to go. Gianna Mendola keeps it alive, and Griskevich gets it. Now they'll pluck it back towards the other way off a Berwick defender. Back up in the air. Wilkes-Barre's got all kind of players on offense, nobody on defense. They're just watching right now. You better watch Berwick here in this position. And here comes Fernandez. Griskevich. They get it towards DeFinis. DeFinis now back over to Fernandez. Kayla Fernandez to the middle. Kayla Fernandez shoots and scores! Just what you would expect with 1:19 to go. Kayla Fernandez finds an opportunity and finds a way to finish here for Berwick. So as advertised, Kayla Fernandez, the finisher for the Berwick Bulldogs with 1:19 to go. You can't give her an inch. You can't give her a millimeter, because that's what she'll do for you. The Wolfpack had just too many players sitting back, and Berwick capitalized on it. They had people in position, but Kayla just needed a little wiggle room, and that's what she got. Here comes the ball here with 1:03 on the clock. Throw in here. Over towards the center. It'll be Crystal Herder. Herder's got somebody. Crystal Herder to Issa Mendola. Can she get there? Mendola with a shot right to Ouimet. So a beautiful pass out of Crystal Herder. Tough play there. Mendola didn't have a great angle, and Ouimet had the angle with 40 seconds now to go, and the clock is going to tick away here against the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack. Gianna Mendola now will send one down. It'll go off a Berwick player. It'll be Fernandez. Fernandez gets her foot on it. Still alive. Here's Herder. Herder trying to make a move. She gets pickpocketed over there by Fernandez. Fernandez sends one just to say, hey, I got to eat up the clock. And O'Donnell will come out, and now she'll kick it away. Kicks it towards center. And Starr back over to finish. Mendola. She'll kick it deep. And then it'll go towards the center again. And now we'll get a penalty, and that'll do it. That'll be the game. That will do it. No time on the clock. Berwick and Kayla Fernandez find a way to finish off the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack 3-2 with just over a minute to go. That is your final score tonight here from Crispin Field. I'm John Mendola. Have a good night, everybody.
Oh.